back again here. In my room. I'm not really playing music today here. So here, as you could see, I have several guitars here. This guitar this one I call it Blue Sky. Let me see if I can do something with it. It's acoustic, I can still play it. It's how good. And oh man. Vox. I like, see my this is my tambourine. See that's what. And to be able to, to get an accompaniment in it, using it, I have to use my legs. That's like use another player playing with me, because so I can get the time of it. So now you can only do this if you have timing. If you have to have timing of music in order to be able to play with the music here. So it's the beat that gives you time and counting. We say counting, although we don't know counting 1, 2, 3, 4, all the music when you're going, you get lost. But somehow in our minds, that signature is there. So. You know, this tambourine, you have to be able to also to hold it nicely with a foot when you're playing it. So it does move sometimes. So you have to be in control. Let me see what can I do. shakura wende. Kata yangu kabitwa matini. Kata yangu kabitwa matini. So this is supposed to be like a traditional instrument known as the bungu. That's our traditional string instrument in Mijikenda people. So I tried to copy that kind of sound of bungu and played it on my guitar, Renaissance, and I sing with it. So this is Renaissance blues, which I'm doing from my own. It's feelings from my own culture and our background of our cultural music, Mijikenda, indigenous Mijikenda. We call them the people of the 9 tribes of the coast of Kenya. I used to hear people early in the morning, the time I'm sleeping, and I'll be climbing in the coconut trees because back home they harvest the coconut wine, and my grandmother used to sell it, and she used to have the big containers which they'll put those the coconut wine. In fact, they used to put the coconut wine in containers like this. This can be filled with coconut wine, and then it gets them in a big drum. Okay, this can get, my God, 20 people can get drunk in this very badly, even 30. This can make them very drunk. This is a quick, you see that can make that people, can make people high. So and it's used for traditional celebrations like weddings, funerals, or maybe just older people just want to sit down and talk. They drink that. It's also sold as a drink. As here, the people that drink beer or wine, they sold as traditional wine, coconut wine, and that's natural, from nothing added. No, it's just natural. It comes out from the coconut tree and is served into the little container which they tie up there. Container looks like this. It's tied somewhere there, and the wine goes inside there, and then it's filled in these big dundus, gourds, and then the people who harvest it, they'll be working with something like this, which has strings which they wear. So once they bring it down, they put it inside it, and they walk to the next tree and harvest like that, and then they take it to the store where they have a big drum and fill it, and they go back again and harvest the other trees. It's a very traditional drink, and traditional wine. So it's used for different purposes. For libation also, yeah, for when people are using for calling their ancestors or village celebrations, or even when a baby is born and it has to be taken out of the house. We have things like that in our culture. Masinanga mama, bibi yangu amenitoroka na watoto wangu kwa wazazi wake wakali jama. Masinanga akini na banananga na boti na makasi odie salini mama na tena wapi sherie niseme nini jamani, bibi yangu amenitoroka na watoto wangu kwa wazazi wake wakali jama. Nifanye nini jamani, niseme nini mutema mbwa kali na sali nini Okay, I said this is not that a place that I'm showcasing music, but it's a place where you know about me and busy telling you my stories. Be my friend, okay? Here. So, listen. At a certain time, when I was playing guitar, that's I'm going back again, and I was in need of knowing much more about how to play chords, minor chords, but somehow my cousin had borrowed a box guitar one day, because our guitar thing, somebody had borrowed it and they didn't return it for a long time, and then another friend gave us another guitar, and then he gave us one paper, and that one paper had chords. There was chords either in the guitar case or something like that, and there was a minor chord, D diminished, major 7th, minor 9th. So there were only, I think, like 3 or 4 chords there, and so an augmented chord solo. So when I learned those 3-4 chords, I got so more interested, and whenever I formed my fingers on the fingerboard, playing a minor chord, it just sounds the the sound travels in me when I play it. I feel it like deep in my heart. Oh, major 7. Oh, that sounds so sweet. And 7th, 6th, and I came to minor. Yeah, D minor. I swear that D minor here up here, it sounded very nice. And a D. And a D minor. C7. Nimemaliza uwezo wangu wote, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote, uwezo wangu wote, lakini nimeshindwa. Uwezo wangu wote, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote, lakini nimeshindwa. Lakini nimeshindwa, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote kukushawishi, lakini nimeshindwa. Lakini nimeshindwa kukushawishi wewe mwenzangu, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote. And that jaribu uwezo wangu wote, jaribu uwezo wangu wote, lakini nimeshindwa. Uwezo wangu wote, nimejaribu uwezo wangu wote, lakini nimeshindwa. So this was one of the tunes in our family band Banasito, and that style was our style, which we had mainly. We used to play this kind of style, and in fact, if you listen to our style, you may hear this kind of style maybe in another country, like in the south. In fact, maybe Zambia or Zimbabwe, or it sounds something like that, or Zambia. In fact, I should say that. So it's the nature of our music, and because our ancestors traveled from different places, so and plus we were only divided because of the colonialists when they came. The rulers, the colonials, when they came in and they divided our countries. But before that, people used to travel around Africa in different countries, and they shared what they had, including music, of course. So I will cut. As I'm saying, this is not a place where I'm just doing music, but it's a place for me, if you to socialize, tell you my stories and my journey of music. At a certain time when I was playing music, after after the family band, Bana Sitoye, then Bana Batoto. After Bana Batoto, I played with other groups here and there, which were hotel kind of a thing, which were not serious bands. They were like a formation 1 month or 3 months, doing some small contract, and then it ends up we go into another group, but it paid. And then I came and I stopped that again. I stayed in my village. My friend Joliba, again, he went and joined another Congolese band, which was called Bana Zeta. That was the grand. Okay, Bana Zeta came from, Bana Zeta is the mother of Zeta Success. Okay, Zeta Success is the group now we formed from Bana Zeta. So Bana Zeta were used to play at Bush Bar, in a place called Bush Bar in Utangi in Mombasa. It's Mombasa North. Okay, Mombasa South is Diani, and Mombasa North is Kilifi side or Utangi. So, or Bamburi side, that's Mombasa North. Because Mombasa is an island itself. And then there's on the sides of the island, there's on this side is north and the other side is south. And in these places, music happens. There's beach hotels, there's clubs and what, and a touristic kind of a place. Would you imagine traveling in a place like Jamaica? See coconut trees and everything. That's the same thing like there, or the Caribbean. That's how it is in Mombasa, in Kenya, in that area, which you hear Mombasa to Tanzania, all the way in the coast there, all through Somalia, and all north up to Djibouti. All that ocean goes all from all from all the way from all the way from Djibouti all the way out to south. So our oceans there are so beautiful, and so beautiful. Our Kenyan East Ocean, not Indian Ocean. They call it Indian Ocean, okay, historically because of the colonialists, but it's African East Ocean. So the Kenyan East Ocean, which comes to Mombasa, our Eastern Ocean, we have fresh fish, we have all kind of food, and people are fishermen there too. And Mijikenda people who are the tribe which I come from, they are farmers also, herdsmen. They do businesses, and they're good in trades, and also weaving stuff, from from grass or from other kinds of fiber trees, like we call it uteo, something for taking out dirty from food. It's called uteo. This is uteo. See this one? This is uteo. Mijikenda makes this thing so people can This is uteo. It's a decoration here. It's a decoration. Even see, I put pictures there on my wall. So I'll tell you more about my, so get more people to join me, to go join us here. And know that I do talk about me and my music and my life also as a musician. As I say, at certain times, so the Zeta, the Banazeta, okay? Joliba came from Banazeta and he called me, said, "Oh, Adam, they are looking for a guitar player too also." Ah, this Banazeta, my God. You know that Banazeta, they had Congolese guitar player, his name was Rocky. And this guy, after when they took a break in the middle, first break, he will not come back. He goes and drinks and comes late. And he was very rude to the other musicians because he was the only guitar player. So they called me to go there one night. And then he did that, and then they called me immediately to go. And then the guy had me, who's playing guitar? When he came, he saw this young guy's playing guitar. Oh my God. So anyway, we played there. And then, of course, there was a little friction in the band. So me, Joliba, and another guy called Oswagale, we left that group, and in fact,
my darling, how are you?
I'm good. Dad. Yes. In that group, I love you. And in that band, that group, Oswagale, we left that group, and that group, it was called in fact Banazeta because the Zeta, her name is as a lady, and herself, she had given that group musical equipment, a mixer, microphones, and monitors, and speakers, and a huge FBT mixer. Man, it's so beautiful. So we ended up having those equipment when the band disbanded, and we took the mixers, and we had already now half of musical equipment. Now we needed guitar amps only, and a drum set. So we managed to get those in Diani. We moved away from North Coast now, where we used to play with that band in Utange, in a place called Bushba, and we went to South Coast now in Diani, in a club called, if you had the Diani Paradise. That time Diani Paradise was still there. It had not been bombed, because there was a bomb which happened there after a couple of years after when we left there. But anyway, we stayed at Diani Paradise when we became the house band there. We were playing there from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. And no, four, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 5 days. 5 days. And so it was great. And we had our own rooms there. We were sleeping there, and we were eating there. We were given free food, and we were getting paid. You see, I mean, we played music, and we were given how rooms. We had like 6 rooms. No, not 6 rooms, but three rooms with a double rooms inside them, and everybody has got their own bed, and we also had a place to cook food. And also we were given, we could eat at the hotel because they fed us there. And we had a swimming pool. We could swim there anytime, from morning up to evening, anytime, even that time, anytime. It was so beautiful. We stayed there for a couple of months, like 2-3 months, trying to build our band. So that time we were 3, so I had to go and get other players. Remember I said that I had my cousin who I told a long time ago, his name is Willie Mazera? I went and took Will Mazera. I called him to come and join us as a bass player, because we didn't have a bass player. So I became a guitar player, Joliba, rhythm guitar player, Willie, bass player, Oswagale, who was with us, was a singer. So we were 4. Now we were looking for more people. We got a drummer. His name was Riziki Festo Ogano. How did we meet Riziki? I can't remember. We met him in Diani. He was doing something. And then Saidi Bandik, Riziki Festo, who was a drummer, for Maroon Commandos, which is now a band that is in the military band in Kenya. That guy, Riziki, played with me in my band in Kenya. Riziki, and then he brought Riziki, he brought Saidi Bandika. Saidi Bandika is a good rhythm guitar player. He used to play with Viva Band in Likoni. This guy, man, he was magic. So we stayed there and practiced, rehearsed there, and then we remember again we had another guy in our old band back in the village in Mazeras, our old band called Bana Batoto. His name is Aaron Bazizi. He was a bassist player, so we called him. He came, so we had 2 bass players, and he used to sing. So that was the other thing. And then there was Abba, who was the brother of Joliba. He used to play drums too, and he used to sing. So we had more people, and they came there. We stayed together. Them we played at the End Paradise for quite a while, and then we came and met this guy's name is John Rastaman. He had come from UK. He had some equipment. He had a guitar amp and a bass amp. So we were friends with him. He was in one of the Robinson hotels in Diani, and he moved from there and came and joined us there. He liked to play reggae, Bob Marley songs. We call him John Rasta. He used to have dreads, but he wasn't born Kenyan, but he went into UK and had education there, studied there for a long time. So if we come talk us, his tongue even he's Swahili. He's talking like somebody from abroad. Anyway, we play with John, and we used to play Bob Marley's music. Could You Be Loved? All these songs. Dun 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 lily darling. Did all these songs we did. We did Redemption songs. And then at a certain time, John brought some friction with us because he was demanding a lot. He wanted to have a lot from his only 2 amplifiers. No, we kicked him out, man. So we kicked him out, and we kept on playing there. And then we left Mombasa. Before we left Mombasa, we met. Did we meet with Nijo, or we met Nijo in Nairobi? John Gilo. I think we met John Gilo at the bus. Either we were at the bus, at the buses. That's when we met him, John Gilo. When we were going to Nairobi, it's a little long time. John Gilo, he was a bass player. He passed away though. John Gilo was one of my best friends. We played in other bands before in the back, which I didn't mention. Super Kales long time ago, at a certain time in the middle. But anyway, so this is Zeta Success. So we moved from there. We traveled to Nairobi, which is our main city. We left Mombasa, which was in the coast, and went to Nairobi uplands, in the capital city of Kenya. And when we got there, we were really good band. We were like the best. People never heard that it was a new band just came in the city. These guys, I knew, made the sound magic. Oh man. Anyway, remember, get more people to join us here, and I'll give you more stories. Okay, my next issue.